Welcome to Greg Talks. Welcome to Greg Talks. This is Greg Talks. Yes, it is. This is Greg Talks. This is Greg Talks. Yes. This is Greg Talks. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Greg Talks. I am so elated to have you join me this evening for this edition of Greg Talks this Thursday, January 21st, 2021. Wow, check it out. 1/21/2021. Wow. So we're definitely excited to have you join us wherever you may be, wherever you are. Hey, I want you tonight, if you would, to go ahead and type on your screen where you're watching from. Yes, good evening, Pastor Rose and Mullen. Let us know where you are, where you're watching from today. Let us know what part of the world we're reaching you in. We're excited to have you here on joining us tonight for this edition of Greg Talks. It's exciting. I love what I'm doing. Love what God has blessed me to be able to do, to be able to help someone else, give a platform to others to help them along the journey. I'm a firm believer in what I heard John Maxwell say: if you help a person push their cart up the hill, God will make sure that your cart gets up the hill. So wherever you are today, wherever you are, type it in on your screen. Let us know where you're watching from. I invite you tonight to go ahead and get your watch parties going. Go ahead and start your watch parties. Yes, go ahead and start your watch parties. Go ahead and tag and share with your friends. Let them know that Greg Talk is live. Have a special guest with us tonight. Yes, to talk about his new book release. Our special guest tonight is none other than Bishop Ralph E. Lewis out of Georgia. Yes. Y'all know something about Georgia. Yes, Georgia has made the map and making the mark. So we have him on tonight to come and talk about his new book, to let us know what it's all about, how we can get it, and all that good stuff. Amen. So hey, to Wanda Ford, how you doing? East Side, Birmingham. Look at there, man. Got Carolyn Fry out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Sherry Harris, East Point, Georgia. Oh man, y'all in the house. Of course, I'm right here in Birmingham, Alabama. Yes, we're in the ham. So let us know you're out there watching tonight. Let us know where you're watching from. Hey, go ahead and again tag your friends, tag your neighbors, and get the watch party going. Let's bring our guest on tonight. Come on, give it up for Bishop Ralph Eugene Lewis Sr. Yes.
Woo. Good evening. My son, Bishop Greg Mullen.
Yes. Bishop Lewis got some fans.
It's good to be on here with you. I was just wondering if you were going to say Roll Tide. I was just waiting for that.
Don't get me started.
Don't get you started. Okay, we won't get you started.
You know, we
yes.
Lady die. Bishop Scott, all these Georgia folk in the house. Man, I tell you, Georgia is taking over the show tonight. I need my I need my Alabama folk to get my Alabama folk on. You know, we got the Roll Tide.
Georgia's just delivered the Senate for the United States, so we got it going on.
Exactly. That's why Georgia has made the map. Yes, Georgia has made the map. Carolyn Joe Fry, so that's my daddy.
Yes, sir.
Tell her we're gonna be fighting over you.
All right. Hey, my daughter Carla.
Yes.
That's Carla Fry.
Yes,
baby.
She's in the house, man. She's in the house. Yeah, you know, when you talk about Roll Tide, man, you know, all these other people in the SEC like to talk about iron bowls and all these other kind of bowls. But when you talk about Roll Tide, we talk championship. It's all about the championship. Yes, it's all about the championship. It's all about rising to the top.
We can't deny that.
I know.
We can't deny it. You've all proved it over and over again. So
Yes.
we surrender.
So I'm excited, Dan Lewis, to have you on tonight. I'm definitely excited to have you on. Just you know, to for you to be able to share with us about your new book, your book release, and we're going to talk about that tonight. You know, we're going to talk about, you know, and let people know how they can get that book. In fact, as the show go on, we're gonna talk to people about going ahead on and getting that book tonight. Not wait till tomorrow, but tonight. Yes, that's the book right there. That's the picture of the book, y'all.
Sir.
Yes, decisions, right decision, wrong decision. Hold it up just a little bit. How your dad? Yeah. Okay. But yes,
decisions, the art. Let me see, can I get it right?
The art of making the right life decisions. The art of making the right life decisions. Yes, sir. Oh, Dad Lewis, you're kind of freezing on me.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I guess. Right. Yeah, the art of making the right life decision. Okay.
The right decision. Yeah, right life decisions.
Yes.
My sister just posted it on my timeline.
Okay. Awesome. The
yeah,
art.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, you're cutting out on me a little bit there, but yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay.
Okay. So
yeah,
let's talk about that for a moment. What inspired you to write this book, Dad?
Well, realistically, life. I did a sermon several years ago on making the right decision, and basically is where this book was built from, that sermon. And of course, with life, we're making decisions all the time. Every day, we make a decision. What we're going to wear in the morning, which way we're going to drive to go to work, what we're going to eat. So we're making decisions all the time. But realistically, in making those decisions, we also realize we make a lot of bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful for this election that just passed. You know, we had a great big decision to be made, and I'm so grateful that the majority made the right decision. Now it got ugly, and they wanted to try to steal it and what have you. But a decision was made that there was time for change. And even in our community, I'm so grateful because it was in Georgia. It was predominantly county of color that gave us the victory here in Georgia. So I'm excited because when we come together and make a decision, one, to come together, then we can make some things happen. And so I'm grateful that we came together, made a decision that it was time for Mr. Trump to go. And it happens. So that's basically from a sermon and then from the reality of making decisions every day anyhow.
Right. I was told once that when you wake up in the morning, you have two choices.
Mm-hmm.
So in the midst of those two choices, you got to make a decision. You got to decide whether you're gonna stay in bed or whether you're gonna get up. So the decisions begin. Daily decisions begin to be made once we wake up. You know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So when we open our eyes, there's a decision whether we're gonna lay in that bed or whether we're gonna get up. By many of us having to get up and go to work early in the morning or take somebody to work early in the morning, our decision is made for us. Okay, we want to get paid. You want to get paid at the end of the week. You getting out of bed and you're gonna come on to work. So in some instances, yeah, there's nothing to decide. We're just gonna get up and do it. But you know what, Bishop? I realized a long time ago that when you don't make a decision, that's a decision.
It's still a decision.
If you don't make a decision, it's a decision. So no matter what happens in your life, you're going to make a decision either to do nothing, a decision to do nothing, or a decision to get up and go do something. So absolutely, decisions are with us always.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't do anything, you decided to do nothing. Still a decision.
To do nothing. Yes, sir.
Hello,
Exactly. Exactly.
hello, Kimberly Lewis.
So,
I believe that might be somebody you know right there, Lewis.
hey, hey, my sister Kimberly, all the way up here in Detroit. Thank you, Kimberly,
Oh
for
wow,
helping set up
we
the
got
meeting the other night.
we got all the Lewises in the house tonight, huh?
I'm sorry.
So we got all the Lewises in the
Say
house
that again.
tonight. Huh?
Well, if all of them get on, it'll break this thing will break down because I've got a whole bunch of canned folks
Oh
all up
my
here in
God,
Detroit, Ypsilanti, the whole area. Yes. So yeah, if they all made a decision to get on, we're gonna be in trouble.
we're gonna
It's
be
gonna
in
be
trouble.
overload.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So okay, so
But
so this book came from a sermon that was done years ago. Um,
several years ago.
okay, and again, as you stated, from just daily life that we got to make a decision. Now, I heard you say this that there are decisions to be made, and we're either gonna make a right decision or a wrong decision. Do you talk about that in the book as well?
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah. Kind of. Yeah. Let me. I think all of us at some point can go back in our life and look at a decision that we made that in retrospect, if we had to do it all over again, and then you can go back to some decisions that you didn't make, and you say, well, if I had just stepped out on that deal, we could have made a difference. It could have been a difference, maybe in the direction of your life. Well, let me go way back. When I was going from junior high school to high school, I had a good friend of mine, Shotgun, John Harris, up there in Detroit. John said, Shotgun says, he was Shotgun back then. Shotgun said, I'm going to summer school. Come on, man, go with me. And I'm like, I don't need to go to summer school. I was good, but I think he needed to catch up on some classes or something. So he talked me into it. I told mom, and of course, mom went along with it. And then first day of summer school, I get there, and that joker didn't show up. Oh man, I changed my mind. Yeah. So you made a decision and changed your mind and didn't tell me. So when I looked at that decision, it worked out. And in the book, there's the scripture said, all things work together for the good to them that love the Lord and called according to their purpose. What happened is it moved me ahead a half grade so that I ended up graduating a little earlier. So it did work out in the end. However, also in that that decision, it like you have a domino effect. So
yes.
that decision, Mama said, you got to take algebra, and I said, Mama, no, I can't take algebra because I haven't taken pre-algebra. No, in order to go to college, you have to have algebra. Well, that was true, but the decision to take it then was not the right time to do it because in that course, I had not taken algebra, pre-algebra 1 or 2. So taking algebra now, all of a sudden, I failed it in summer school. And
Mm.
so I did get a chance. I moved on to high school anyhow. But when I got ready to play basketball, I wanted to play ball. But you had to have at least 12 credit hours the previous year in order to play ball. I only had 10. So our decisions or indecision can affect our lives down the road. It's just not this decision right now, going to summer school. That summer school decision affected my playing basketball and my hope to it was my hope to eventually go pro. Because all of us young fellows, either football, if you're playing football or basketball, you want to go pro. So my whole that decision with John Shotgun changed the course of my life and literally has done it.
and
So yeah,
decisions can do that. One wrong decision can change the course of your life but also one right decision can change the course of your life. So do the book,
Exactly.
do you say that thing in the book about how to know the difference between the right and the wrong decision?
You had some static in my ear. Say that again.
So do you say anything in the book about how to know the difference between the right and the wrong decision?
Yes. Yes. There actually is a chapter in here that deals with that, and pretty much throughout the book has different topics that talks about how to make the right decision. And one particular thing is that we have to first begin with prayer. The books in chapter 1 says begin with prayer, especially for those who are part of the household of faith in our decision. The scripture tells us in all your ways acknowledge him, he'll direct our path. So the first thing that we need to be doing is praying, talking to the Lord first, and then we need to define what it is that we want to do and what it is that we're making a decision on the issue. And then the third point was we need to seek biblical wisdom, not only biblical wisdom, but godly counsel from people who have experienced it. My daddy used to tell us that the same road you travel, I've already traveled. So
Been
he's
there,
letting
done
us
that.
know I got experience, been there, done that. So if you got a question, then ask me because I've already traveled it. I try to use that on my sons too.
Do it work?
So much for that.
Do it work?
Every now and then it does. Every now and then. But
Oh
you
my
know how
God.
that.
Oh yeah.
I
Do
see
I ever?
Kurt and Dolores, my brother and sister are on. Kurt and Dolores. All right.
Yeah. Yes, they are on. You're getting some
Hey
people.
man, I'm just gonna holler at them.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. They definitely hollered at you. You got some people congratulating you. Princess Tam, congratulating you on your book as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. But I want to thank God for my family. We lost our baby brother back in August of last year, and that's left a void in our life. And
yeah,
we know that if he had been here, he would have been excited about this. He would have been right here on here with us. And so I was just having a moment today of missing him. But
yeah,
God is yet God. There's some decisions that we don't have control over. He didn't decide to leave that, but God made that decision. And that's the thing we understand. When you acknowledge God, there's something that God's going to do that we don't have any decision, we don't have any say in it. Because
right.
when God makes a decision, that's God.
And the only, I think the only decision we have in that is that we have to decide to go on.
I'm sorry.
As I think the only
I think
decision
I
that
might
we
take these ears.
have, I
Yeah, I'm
think the
gonna
only,
take these things out of here. Yeah, you
the,
go ahead. You said the only thing what now?
the only decision, the
Now
only
let me just
decision.
say, I got what do you call these hearing aids now, and I'm still adjusting to them, trying to make them work right and that type thing. And so I'm hearing in my ear, but I'm not hearing clearly at time. I'm gonna see if we can turn that off and go to regular volume.
Okay, I was just saying
Okay.
that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Dad?
Okay, I've lost my sound. Yeah, I'm
Uh-oh.
here now. But okay, I think I've lost my sound. Let me see. All right, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
No,
sorry for this technical.
I was just,
We're getting older.
I was just saying when God makes that kind of decision, the only decision we have is to decide to go on.
Exactly. We just submit to His will, His sovereign will. We say, let Your will be done. Um, that that was Jesus. He made a decision. I see my brother and his wife, Cynthia, Kurt and Cynthia on here. Love y'all.
Yes.
Jesus made a decision in Gethsemane. He said, Father, let this cup pass but nevertheless, not my will, but thy will be done.
Yes.
And so that's the sovereign will of God, which I talk about. We touch on that in the book about God's sovereign will. Now, he could have touched and healed my brother and kept him here. And in fact, he did it for several years. My brother, been around the same time of year, they say he would in the hospital, same type of conditions. But this year, 2020, God chose to do something different. And his sovereign will. In the past years, he let his will be done. You know, um,
Okay, Dad, you're freezing up on me bad there. Oh, look like you're stuck on me. Well, anyway, guys, while Dad Lewis get unstuck there, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little information because what we want to do is encourage people today to get the book, to get this book, get this book in your hand. And the way that you can do that is you can download the Kindle app and then go to Amazon.com and download
and so
that.
we have to make a decision.
Oh, he was coming back in, y'all. In fact, I don't know whether I can still hear him or not, but he's freezing up on my end. But I'll go ahead and post that information there. Let's see. Okay, he's okay. We're trying him on another. Let's see.
Okay. No, we can't do that now.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you done?
All right, she was trying to get me to switch phone. Okay, I don't know why mine froze.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Yeah, we want you to.
No, what I was.
If you will, go ahead.
Well, while you was freezing up there, I was going on. While you was freezing up, I was going on to let them know that they can get the book, and we want people to go out to get this book tonight. Let's flood Amazon. Let's flood Amazon tonight. You know, with the by getting the book, you can get it. Download the Kindle app. Go to Amazon.com and key in Bishop Ralph Lewis, and that book will pop up. And all you have to do is download that Kindle book. It's only $2.99. So I think most of us, if not all of us, can do that tonight. To go ahead and do that. Let's make this happen. Let's be a blessing to Dad Lewis. Let's be a blessing to Bishop Lewis and help get this book moving and help get some attention on the Amazon, in the Amazon world. So let us do that. Let us do that. That's Miss Maxine Cotton is on with us too. Yes. But let's go ahead and do that tonight if we can. I've already downloaded my Kindle app so that we can go ahead and purchase that book, and you can have it right there on your electronic device. If you have a Kindle, hey, you don't need to download the app, but if you're doing it on a computer or on a phone, you can download the app and go ahead and get that book in your hand tonight. And let's do that to be a blessing, and let's help Bishop Lewis push his cart up the hill and believe that God is going to make sure that our cart get up the hill as well. So I just wanted to go ahead and share that information while Bishop Lewis was freezing up on us. Yes, he was freezing up, but I think he's looking good right now.
Yeah, I'm still freezing up here a little bit, but I'm better now. Yes, please. We broke it into the bestseller just in the last few days. We've made to sell a bestseller status. I'm excited about that, and I give God all the glory for that. But as you all will continue to purchase, and specifically we're asking you to flood Kindle, and then if you want to get the paperback later, I'd appreciate that as well. But we've already broken into the best in 2 categories, and so I'm excited about that. And that's a blessing, and I thank God for that. I had to make a decision to really push this, or whether I want to lay, because when my good brother, Pastor Bernard Miller, he and his beautiful wife, his bride, India Miller,
yeah,
when they approached me, I was a little reluctant when, he first mentioned them, and, as we can be. But I had to make a decision that you need and let what they're going to do, and then let's see what happens. And then to see the result of what we collaborated on. I appreciate Brother Bernard Miller, a great guy. If
Yeah.
you are out there and self-publishing, want to publish, be a great person to touch bases with.
Yes, and I saw him on one of the devices. I got about 3 devices running over here, so I saw Bernard on watching with as well. So we definitely appreciate him and his encouragement. From my understanding, he called you about this book, correct?
Absolutely. I got a phone call one day from, hey Bishop, send me a sermon, and I'm like, I didn't ask him what for or whatever, because we're friends. I trusted him. I didn't think he was my sermon preacher or something, but I said, okay. I sent him the sermon. You know how we preachers do. But anyhow, I trust him. He's a good man, and I knew that if he needed it, he needed it for something important. So he contacted me back after I sent it to him, and he let me know, hey man, we're gonna take this. We're gonna make a book out of it. I said, are you serious? He said, sure. And so we collaborated, and in just a matter of, I don't even know if it's maybe around 2 weeks, maybe, that the book was developed, and we talked about it. It might have been maybe 3 weeks, but over that course of time, they took the essence of what my sermon was about, and we collaborated on different things. And we have decisions. We have decisions. So God is good. He's good. And so yes, that's how it started. It was telephone calls.
Wow, that is absolutely awesome. And good to know, because I believe that Lewis, there's so many people out there that have a book in them that haven't been written yet. And so basically, what Bernard did was kind of pull this book out of you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you're absolutely right. I've had a book in my bosom maybe 10, 12 years that I started writing years ago. And now I'm inspired to go back, find that manuscript, and start writing again, getting that book printed. And it's so ironic about the title. I won't share the title because you'll laugh, and when you hear the title, you'll understand what I'm saying.
Wow.
I believe that we're going to get it out of us.
Hey.
So thank God for Brother Bernard and India.
One way or the other. One way or the other, it's going to get out of us if we connect with the right people and make the right decision. Well, Dad Lewis, I just want to encourage everybody that to get this book. I'm actually signing into my Amazon account right now as we speak, and I'm downloading this book right now as we speak while we're online. I want to do this because I want to encourage. I want to encourage, and I just downloaded my book. I got my copy. Bam, just like that. It's that simple, people.
All right.
It's that simple. If we download the Kindle app, and then we can go ahead and download that thing just that quickly. I did it just that quickly while I'm in the midst of conversation. I could have did it faster if I wasn't talking, but it's just that simple. It's just that quick. I wanted to show everybody how.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I want to show everybody how simple it is to do that. How simple it is to get this book in your hand or on your device, and you can start reading tonight. You don't have to wait until tomorrow. Now, I'm not sure, Dad Lewis, this is this the official release of your book?
Well, technically, absolutely. This is the official release.
Wow.
I teased my little sister. She pre-released it for me maybe a week or so ago. But I said, no, this is not it, baby. This is the time. So this is actually our releasing tonight. We'll probably, I'm sure that Bernard and I, we're going to do something else a little later. But this
Okay.
is our actual official releasing of this book tonight. It's hitting the chart. You can get it on Amazon, what have you, and so this is the official releasing. Lady Di has been behind me and supporting me and pushing me to get the book out and to sit down and write. She's over the years,
I can
she's been
believe
on my
that.
case. Sister Melanie
I,
Jenkins, hello. So, uh-huh.
I can believe that. I know Lady Di gonna push you.
Yeah. So she's been putting the pressure on me. But I thank God for Bishop Milton Herring out in California, dear brothers and leader, and how he's been encouraging me to write the book. Bishop Jarrett, different ones have been asking me, when are you going to write the book? When are you going to write the book? And so Bishop Herring several years ago to do it. And I still delayed, but this year, well, actually it started at the end of last year, but we got it printed by this, has been kicked off as a great year that we're going forward. So I want to encourage y'all out there, if y'all would support the book. It'll be a blessing to you, not because I have information, but it's going to be a blessing to you because all of us are making decisions every day. And
Yes.
so we're so grateful for an opportunity to share.
Amen. And listen, I want to take a moment as well to if anybody in our audience, anybody that's viewing, you have a question that you want to ask Bishop Lewis tonight about the book, whatever the case may be, go ahead and type that question on your screen if you would. You go ahead and type your question. If you got any questions? I see a lot of people saying hello. That's Carla Fry says, I'm so proud of you. You know, and I can tell that you
Thank
got
you,
some.
Carla.
You got some strong family support. Yeah, and that's
Yes,
that's
yes.
that's a great thing. That's a great thing.
Hey, Maxine Lewis, that's my older sister there. I want to say Carla has a book out already, anyhow. And Carla, I don't know
Okay.
what your book is. You can share with Dad tonight too. Okay.
Yeah,
But hey,
absolutely.
Dolores Cotton, my sister in Detroit.
Carla, go ahead.
I'm
Carla, go ahead
sorry.
and type the name. I was just telling Carla to go ahead and type the name of her book on the screen as well, so we can help share
Yeah,
that
yeah,
as well.
just
Go ahead and type the name of your book on the screen so we
yeah.
can post it up
I
so people can see
appreciate
that.
that.
All right, look at there, look
Yeah,
at there, look at that, look at there.
I don't have a crab spirit. I'm not trying to hold anybody back.
No, we
Hey,
going up.
brother David Graham, Elder Graham.
We we going up. We going up
Thank you.
together, man. We going up to that. We going up together. Thank you, Carla. Thank you so much. Thank
Amen.
you, Carla. Carla, that's Carla's book. Carla Fry book.
Silence.
Silence behind the silence. That sounds interesting right there. That
It's
sounds very interesting right there.
it's powerful.
Oh wow, hey, that's
It's a powerful
absolutely.
book.
Oh,
Y'all make sure
I'm
y'all
gonna
go
tell.
get it.
Is that on Amazon too, Carla? I'm definitely got to check that out. I'm gonna have to check that one out too. Silence behind the silence. Woo! My goodness.
I'm
That's
not
that's
sure. Carla, she sent it to her daddy here.
okay. That start my brain to turning when I hear that kind of terminology. Silence
Yeah.
behind the silence. Okay, okay, Carla. We'll make sure we check that out on Amazon as well. Silence behind the silence. Wow, that's awesome because that, like I said, that's got my brain to turning.
It is on.
That if I'm silent, what's behind that? What caused me to be silent in the first place? Woo, man, don't get me started.
Ooh,
Yes,
don't get. She
don't get
said
me.
it is on Amazon, and yes,
Yes,
it is
it
on
that
Amazon.
it is on Amazon. It is on Amazon.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. We love you
Wow.
too, Rosie.
And in fact, she said on
Now,
Amazon book or Kindle. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
I've been inspired to the next book, so I'm getting ready.
Oh yeah. So they've been asking you when you're gonna write the book.
Yeah.
Now they're asking you. Now they'll be asking you when you're writing the next book.
The next one. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I do have one I had about a year with prostate cancer, and God miraculously, I went in 1 year, and there was cancer in 6 sections of my prostate. 12 months later, when I went back to the doctor, cancer at all. And so, I need to share with people how God brought me through in 1 year, turned that thing around.
Wow. Won't he do it?
And no chemo, no nothing.
Wow.
He'll do it.
Won't
So
he do it? Won't he do
that's
it?
I'm going to write that to encourage some man. Let him know God
Yes.
can heal you.
My God, he's a healer. Yes, Psalm 103 said it is he
Yes,
that
he
healeth
is.
all our diseases. Wow. Yes.
All
Carl,
of them. Amen.
so
Amen.
Carla is also working on a second book, we see. Wow. Yes, Carla is working on a second book.
Yes.
The second one is almost done.
Yes.
Awesome. That is great. That is great. Well, I'm gonna have Carla on this show one night as well to talk about her books also.
But Bishop,
Yes,
you
sir.
know, there's a whole lot of books and songs that have never been written that's in the graveyard.
Absolutely.
Places for information is in the graveyard. And so this book, Making a Decision, I just removed one from the graveyard.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, from this comment right here, you got some more that you got to remove from the graveyard.
All right. Hey, you see Lady Di tell me, write the books.
That's right. Lady Di said,
write
write
the books.
Bishop, write the books.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Well,
And
yes,
let me
sir.
say about that are making decisions. Don't be afraid to make decisions. Don't be afraid to make hard decisions, because one thing, God will give you decision. And the reality, some of us have made bad decisions, wrong decisions, and the grace of God is the only thing that kept us and protected us, kept us from going down and failing because of his grace. So in making a decision, when you consciously know it's right or wrong, then you do the right thing. It's always right to do what's right. I think Martin Luther King said, always right to do what's right. So we know to do right. But then there's some decisions that we just weren't sure. Sometimes we overspent. If we had just held off,
just a minute.
Mind was saying, well, wait on it. But no. But we run out there and do it anyhow. Or either sometimes our spouses will tell us, you don't need to spend the money on that, or don't do that. And we do it anyhow. We make bad decisions, but sometimes God will redeem us.
I try to make sure I listen when Rosa tell me that.
But then there's other times. You got what now?
I try to make sure I listen when Rosa tell me that. I try to make sure I listen.
I hear you. After 42 years with Lady Di, it'll be 43 this year. I'm finally learning to listen.
Look, it'll be 36 with Rosa this year. I learned about 30 years ago to listen.
Well, I'm a little slower. But you know, even in being 42, even being together 36 and 42 years, we had to make a decision to stay together. Every time we want to throw in the towel and give up, but you had to make it. And so we made a decision. Exactly.
You know,
and then God directs you in your decision.
I was doing a men's conference once, Dad, and I was talking to the men, and I told them this. I said, now, it's important to listen to what your wife say, whether you like it or not. It's important to listen, because I don't care how mad you get. Don't leave the house. Just go around the house and sit down. You go around the house and sit down long enough, you come to the conclusion.
Exactly.
She was right.
Exactly. You know, I can truthfully say, in our 42 years, I think only one night that I did not stay at the house in the whole 42 years. Now, somebody had to occupy that couch from time to time. But I wasn't leaving my house because you don't know whether she can pack up do overnight and be gone in the morning when you come back. but,
Well, look,
but we
hey,
made decision not to leave and run.
that David Graham, so I was a slow learner. It took me 6 years.
Yeah, well, some of us are a little slower than others.
Hey,
Some
hey,
are a
Dad.
little slower
Let
than
me tell you
others.
something. I
Yes, sir.
I spent a lot of nights away from the house, but Rosa was with me.
Uh-huh. That's about the size of it. That's about the size of it. So,
Oh God. Oh man.
yeah,
So yes.
and
So
and
anyway,
that was wisdom.
anyway,
Yeah.
though, I want to encourage people to get this book, man. I just sit there, like I said, while we're doing this show, I went ahead and ordered my book. I downloaded my book. I got it. It is right here on my Mac. It's on my laptop right now. So it's already downloaded. So I just
All
want to
right.
encourage everybody
Look,
to, hey, go out
look at
tonight.
God.
If you don't have a Kindle or you don't already have the Kindle app, go ahead tonight, download the Kindle app, go to Amazon.com, key in the name Bishop Ralph Lewis. That will be the first thing to pop up, would be his book. The first thing will pop up that you don't even have to search. All you gotta do is key in his name and hit enter, and the first thing pops up is his book. And you can click on the Kindle right there and download it, and you will have it in your possession tonight. So I want to encourage you to do that as well. So Dan Lewis, also, I'm going to get with you to get Carla's information and to talk about her book as well, because we definitely want her to be a guest on Greg Talk too, and we want all the family to be right back here from Michigan,
Amen.
all over the places. We want everybody to be right back. Encourage, invite everybody. And again, if anybody got any questions, go ahead, because we're getting ready to sign off here in just a minute. But anybody got any questions, go ahead and let us hear your questions, or let us hear your comments. It's been so good to have all you guys join us. But I want you to go to YouTube. I saw one of our people from Georgia went to YouTube before we came on and started following Greg Talks on YouTube. Subscribe, rather. We want to ask you to subscribe to Greg Talks on YouTube. You get a notification every time we come on live. And this is a weekly show. We do this once every Thursday night, unless something comes up and we cancel the show. But we here every Thursday night. So subscribe to us on YouTube. Also, like and follow us on Facebook. Go to our Facebook page, Greg Talks. Hit the like button. Follow us there. And again, when we go live, you get notifications to let us know. Let you know. And normally we got the subject of what we're gonna be talking about, or who our guest is, and stuff like that as well. Well, we invite you to do that. But Dan Lewis, I am so excited about this book. Can't wait to read it. So excited about what God is doing. Sherry Harris is
Thank
on
you.
with us tonight. Now, Sherry actually is in Georgia, but that's my kinfolk. Yes, that's my kinfolk. We grew up together, the Sunshine High School together, all that good stuff. But yes, that's fam. See, I got some fam on here too, Dad, and I got some fam in Georgia. Yes, that's on with us. I see one of my cousins in New York is on with us as well. So hey, I got a little fam out here.
Awesome.
I got a little fam out here. Yes.
Awesome. And
But
you told me you got folk up in Michigan as well, right?
lots of them. Some that I haven't seen in years, and some I don't even know.
Okay.
They all over the place.
We'll have to get together with the family reunion sometime.
I know that's right. Hey, we start digging deeper, then might find out we more family than we know.
Amen. Amen.
Yes, Lord.
Again,
Yes, Lord.
let me just thank you for this. Thank you for this forum tonight, this opportunity to share. And I want to thank everybody who's tuned in, those I asked to tune in, and those that came in on their own. We just appreciate you. Without people supporting you, we're nothing. So I appreciate everybody that's come on and shared. That's why I want to share with Carla. My brother's a tremendous artist, and he's developing different things. Curtis Lewis up in Michigan, they know him. He's the man. So perhaps we'll get him to come on with what he's his artwork. He does coloring books. He did one of Obama when he was elected, and
Wow.
tremendous work, and it was a big hit. So I just want to thank everybody for that opportunity. Son, I believe in you and Rosie. I appreciate y'all both and the children. You're my son, and he's proven to be a son over the years. And I want you to know that Mom and I thank God for you and appreciate you. And love you.
We
All
certainly
right.
thank God. We certainly thank God for you guys, without a doubt. And again, we're just glad to have this opportunity to be able to help promote and project this book, man. So, because we want to say we want to see it blow up. You know, this is me and Rose's life. We always believe in trying to help somebody else. You know, even at time when we needed help ourselves, we still find ourselves trying to help somebody else. That's who God has anointed us and called us to be. And during this time of the pandemic, God has just opened up so many things for me and showed me so many ways to use this technology to be able to reach out around the world, to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, as well as to create a forum that's going to be beneficial to helping other people as well. So I'm just excited to be able to do what I'm doing, and I just give God the glory for it. Do you have any closing words for us tonight, Dan Lewis?
Well, I want email address for those who want to get in touch, contact with me, or if they want to get in contact with Carla and Bernard Miller. You can Bishop Fricks.
What I'm gonna do is put your email address up, and they can contact you, and then you can tell them how to contact everybody else.
Exactly. All right.
Yes.
So
this
listen, I can't come on here and not mention my grandbabies, Kylie and Mackenzie. They sent me a video, and Kylie Mackenzie got her shots today, and she wasn't even scared, and she wanted Papa to know that. So let me send out a shout out to my grands. Their mom and daddy, Dwayne.
I know that's right. You heard I know you heard my theme song coming on. Greg Talks, my jingle, my Greg Talks jingle. Well, that's my daughter and my son-in-law that made that. And you heard the baby on there. I said, Greg Talks. That's my grandson. So so anybody need a jingle for their business? Anybody need a jingle for their business? Hit me up. I got some people that can do that for you. And at a very reasonable price. Hey, very reasonable price. You know,
man, it's a blessing.
Hit me up. They will do it, man. They will hook it up in a matter of minutes. Yes, they will. So definitely. So I know what you're talking. Awesome. Got to give the babies the shout out. That Deuce Roberts is a deuce and a half, man. I tell you. And Liberty, man. They are coming in.
Forgot to say 62.
Oh, that email, Bishop. That email should have Bishop Freck 62.
Oh, Bishop Freck. Okay, let me figure I change that then. Let me take it down.
Bishop Freck 62 at Gmail.
Let me delete that comment. All right.
Thank God. Thank God, Lady Di caught that one.
Yeah, lady. Hey, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's why it's good.
I caught that one.
That's why it's good to have our wives around. That's why it's good to have them around. They're gonna catch that stuff. That's right.
That's right. Hey, I'm gonna keep her a little longer.
I
want to shout out to my son Ralph II and Ebony. Yeah, she looked at me. She cut her eyes at me.
She's gonna keep you a little longer.
Yes, son, you better keep us around.
Yes. There we go. I think we got it right now. Bam, there we go. Bishop Freck 62 at gmail.com. You want to contact Bishop directly?
Amen.
Contact him directly. You contact him, Bishop Freck 62.
That's
he can hook you up with any information concerning his book. Yes, and concerning Carla as well, and Brother Miller as well. So hey, there it is. So Dad, we appreciate you. We're gonna get ready to sign off. Tonight we thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you and Mom so much for all that you guys have done. awesome. The ministry that you've done over the years, New Day International Ministries that's going now. I know you're doing a lot of Facebook Live stuff, and so we encourage people to follow that as well. You know, hey, just show Dad Lewis some love, man, in every aspect, and we definitely appreciate you and Mom for all that you do and the blessings that you guys have been to us and our family and our lives. You know, Dad.
Amen.
Sometimes people tell you how much they love you, but they never show you. And my dad used to always say this. He says, "Love is what love does." And he said, "If love don't do anything, if love don't do nothing, love ain't nothing." I mean, that's the way he put it. And I remember when my dad passed away. There was when we did the funeral, it was a stormy day that day. Tornadoes was everywhere. It was the weather was so bad that we had to wait until the ground dried up before they could actually do the burial. So that's how bad the weather was that day. But Dad, you and Mom Lewis fought your way through the storm and drove from Atlanta, Georgia to Galion, Alabama, just to be there with us. And no matter how bad the weather was, you guys did not let that turn you around. And that's what I call sincerely showing love. And you have no idea how much Rose and I appreciated that for you guys to do that. That we will never ever forget that.
Well, that was just a labor of love. My saying is, it's like going to the restaurant. I can give you, no, I can love you, but no, you can't love me and not give me. I had it together, but the waitress can come and serve you and give you food, but she don't have to love you. But if you love somebody, you cannot not give. You've got to give.
That's right.
Love is an action word.
Right.
And
you
so
can
it was
give and not
a labor of love. We knew the pain. Yeah. You can give me and not love me.
Give and not love, but you can't love and not give.
And not give me.
I got you.
Yeah.
But Dad, we appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. Thank our audience. Thank all our audience from wherever you were watching from tonight, from Michigan, Georgia, Alabama, all over the place. We certainly appreciate you. And let's give one more round of applause for Dad Lewis. Yes. Thank you so much.
I love it.
We thank you so much, and we wish you well on the book. God bless that, and I'll talk to you soon. All right.
God bless. All right. God bless.
All right. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Let's see. I think Carla said the wrong email is still in the chat. I tried to hide it, Carla, but I put the correct one. I put the correct one there as well. Bishop Frex62 at gmail.com. That's the one that's still on the screen. So I don't know. I may have to go back and move the other one. Once I get offline, I can go back and move the wrong one, but I got the right one there as well. Bishop Frex62 at gmail.com. That's how you can reach him there. So thanks, Carla. Thanks for letting me know that. God bless you guys. Appreciate you so much. We thank you again tonight for tuning in to Greg Talks. God bless you, and may God keep you is my prayer. And I pray that you've been blessed, and go out and get this book tonight. Go ahead and get the book tonight. Go ahead and get the book tonight. You can go to download the Kindle app. Go to Amazon.com, Key and Bishop Ralph Lewis, and there you can get your book.
The place where you listen to get the whole truth. The place where you listen to get a fair view. The place where you listen to get the whole truth. The place where you listen to get a fair view.
Greg Talks. Yes.
This is Greg
This is
Talks.
Greg Talks.
This is Greg Talks. This is Greg Talks. This is Greg Talks.
God bless you. Peace out.